So my name is David Knight. I'm the Vice President of Operations for Rodizio. My role is to help sell franchises, get new units open, and then support the operations of those units that are open going forward.
My name is Leandro de Paula, and I've been with the company since 2016, and I came to work in the finance department, and nowadays I'm the financial director for the company. And it's been a good time.
I was looking for somewhere local. Walked in one morning and just said, hey, can I look at some of the chairs you have? And I think that's what began the process. We were looking for something with a really good quality chair that could work with us on a beautiful design of a chair. So we have had, in the history of Rodizio, we've had several chairs from some pressed wood that were beautiful, gorgeous design chairs, to most recently we had a chair with a padded seat, originally made in Brazil. Switch companies, they were coming out of China, I believe. And suddenly we started noticing some deterioration in the quality of the chairs. They were cracking, they were breaking, they were starting to wobble, and we even had some chairs collapse. They were just held together by glue, right? We thought that was crazy. we were astounded to find out that there were a couple of screws inside, but the majority of it was just basically joints and glue, and hoping over time those would just come apart.
They are not durable at all. So we had ones that we ordered 3 years ago that are already like all bumbling, like you can feel it's juggling a lot. Yeah, it's terrible.
That's what led us to then say, okay, there are a lot of other chairs out on the market. Let's find something that has a really strong frame. We wanted, there's some chairs out there that are very expensive, and we needed to find something that was commercial grade quality, beautiful look, but affordable enough that we could buy hundreds of them and not break our budget. And it was just kind of the perfect balance of all of those, and we loved the chair. We found this chair, this model of the chair, and Holsag was great to work with us and added a little bit more cushion to the seat. And then Ivan wanted a higher back on the seat, just a little bit higher profile. So we raised the back of the seat by a couple inches. I don't think we modified the bar stool at all. That's pretty much the same, except for the padding. So then we ended up with a stable chair. We imported this fabric from Brazil, this stitched leather. And so with the stitched leather and the extra padding on the seat and the raised back and the stain and the sturdiness of the chair, we found a home run. It's exactly what we wanted. The very first batch was a longer lead time because they had to make the adjustments on the production line, and they, increasing the frame and getting the extra padding, getting the original fabric in. But after that, I want to say we're down to about 60 days, 90 days?
About that, even less sometimes.
That initial long lead time wasn't a big deal. After that, and an ongoing operation, for example, that decides that they just need to replace their chairs, they want it in 30 days. They wanted it less than 60 days. So the lead times have worked for us.
After we had the final design, everything went pretty smooth. I don't think we never had any problem. Even when we were in the middle of COVID and we ordered some chairs, you guys didn't have the fabric, and we imported it from Brazil. You guys did an order just for us, and you guys helped us all the way through. So I would say it was great.
Sample process was easy. We didn't have any hiccups, any problems with that really. Super friendly, super accommodating, willing to meet me after hours if needed. They really listened and understood what we were asking. And they said, I think it was never a hard no. It's like, let me ask, let me find out. I have no complaints. The salespeople were awesome. So one of the ironic things, and it's true probably in most businesses, is the stuff that's working well, the wheel doesn't squeak. Meaning, we don't necessarily have a lot of conversations with Holsag and Mighty. Just, they're there, and we know they're there, and we have the chairs. But it would be really bad if we had to keep calling and saying, these chairs aren't holding up. What's wrong? We've got cracks. They're falling apart. This stuff's not built right. If we had a lot of communication, it would actually be a bad thing. But interestingly enough, we hardly ever talk to anybody because we order the chairs, they show up, and that's it. Everything works. So it's important that our guests are comfortable. It's important that when they come to Rodizio, they they enjoy their meal, and the last thing that they're worried about is feeling uncomfortable sitting there. And if they leave and something wasn't right, they may not even know what wasn't right. They may not even realize, oh, that was an uncomfortable chair, but they just remember not feeling great while they were at the restaurant. So we want them to leave and feel awesome about how everything was.
Want to come back again?
Exactly. So yeah, I think in summary, I mean, this is probably one of the smarter moves we've made operationally in the restaurant, is to just upgrade the quality of the chair from, you know, the chairs lasting a long time. You know, we could have bought cheap chairs and replaced those cheap chairs and had guests fall on the floor and had just a bad look. But we got a quality chair that's going to last us a long time, that is going to provide a lot of comfort for our guests. It looks beautiful. It's easy to clean. It's easy to maintain. So this was just a really smart, I think, business decision to buy these chairs.
I agree.